Minnesota buyers for 2026 forecast. The market is changing. Here's how. We're going to go over three things today. One, stats that are important to you as a buyer. Two, we're going to go over how that's changing, what that looks like, and what this new market's going to feel like for you specifically. And three, the strategies you need to take based off of what price range you are in. We've helped 140 different families buy homes just this year alone. Here are the stats that are important to buyers this year. One of the most important things we need to look at is affordability and interest rates. Here's what's forecasted to happen. Rates are most likely set to hover around 6%. With the hiring of the new federal chairman, this may change a little bit. We may get lucky and see an optimistically get into the 5.5s. Understand that also right now, buying down your rate can get you into the mid 5s even today. So forecasted to easing down of rates, but probably not a dramatic change to it, but understand what you can do right now. The other stat that's going to be really important to you is price growth. This is a little bit of, hey, if I don't buy now, how much more expensive will it be next year? So with forecasted price appreciation, we're looking at somewhere around that 2 to 5%, I think, on the optimistic side, 2% on the conservative side. So we're probably going to fit somewhere in that range to being, let's just say, a 3% more expensive next year or at the end of next year versus the end of this year here. The other stat that's really important to buyers is inventory. We're probably going to see more inventory for you. This has been probably the toughest thing about the market that we've been in for the years past is the fact that we just hadn't had a lot of homes to choose from. So we're going to see some more inventory unlocking, even in the first-time homebuyer range. That 450 to 600, we should see more inventory. Also in the million plus, we should see more inventory. We're not going to see a ton more inventory. This is most likely going to replicate a little bit of the feeling of 2015 to 2018. We're not going to get to the inventory levels of 2006. This isn't that market at all. We're not in dangerous levels of inventory where it goes, let the inventory increase a ton because prices will start to go down. But we should start to see more options than you have in the last 5 to 6 years. Another really important thing about the 2026 market is this is the first year since 2010 where wage growth is actually expected to increase more than price appreciation. So wage growth is anticipated to be around 4% on the conservative side of price growth for homes is right in that 2 to 3%. So this is the first year that that's actually happened in the last 15 years. So that's good news for buyers for helping out affordability. Josh has been selling homes for over 20 years. He's worked with, probably over 1,000 buyers, right? So these are the strategies he's taking based off of price points with his buyers in 2026.
Yeah. So heading into 2026, looking at, your first time home buyer price range, that 400 and under is now's your time. Interest rates are hover where they're at. Prices are going to continue to increase. So the longer you wait, the more expensive it's going to get. So now is the time for you as the first time home buyer to get out there and get looking, and also just making sure you understand where your payment and approval is. But again, now is the time. The earlier you can do it, the better off you're going to be.
I think the biggest thing with that first time home buyer bracket is know that this might get competitive for you. You wait until spring. I know the options are going to be out there, but it might be a multiple offer situations for the price range you're in. I think when we say the do it now, it's kind of like do it like now. As soon as the video comes out, it's probably January or December, right? Like if you can find something right now, please do it. It's not going to get much better. If anything, it's going to be it might be a lot more difficult if you wait until that spring market.
Right. You're going to hit that time where more buyers are going to get out there. They want to do it when it's warmer, and that's going to make it more competitive. And as Brian had said, multiple offers are going to become probably a thing in the spring with that price range big time. So getting into your kind of move up buyer, hey, I own a house and I need to sell that, move it up. With that, it's being prepared for everything. Understanding what am I going to walk away with in my house as far as equity? What's that going to make my new payment look like? And getting your house prepared and ready for that sale so you are, when you do find that house, you are ready for that. There's going to be more inventory out there. Just that's kind of the prediction in that 450 to 700 price range. We're going to see more properties for sale. So you're going to be able to be a little bit patient, but then also understand that you're going to need to be ready on that back end. So again, be prepared for that.
I think in that move up buyer 450 to 700, the most important thing you can do right now is just prep, plan, understand your equity position, understand how much you're going to get from the sale of your house, understand what that means when it comes to a down payment and what that new payment's going to look like. Understand those things, which is free. You can call us. We'll tell you what it is. We'll give you a full rundown so you're prepped and planned and ready to make that happen. Also, also understand that when it comes to a move-up buyer, there is like 7 or 8 different strategies you can actually take. Do you sell your house first? Do you not? Do you buy first? How long do we wait? Do we do a bridge loan? There's a bunch of different strategies that you can take, and understanding which one fits for you most specifically is important. Then you can go through just being patient. You don't have to. You're not wrong. But also know this, it's probably not going to get any better for you. Prices are going to go up. If not now, then when is my biggest thing when I talk to that price range. I am exactly that person. I did it 2 years ago it's not going to get cheaper for me. I can do it now. I don't need to. Might as well do it. And it's been the right decision ever since.
With the luxury or the 750 plus, well, let's call it the luxury end of it. In this, it's kind of going to be a little bit similar to the move up. Kind of be patient, get your house ready. The financials aren't probably such a key piece because you're most likely cash. You have a position where I'm looking for something specific. I'm looking for my dream home, the thing I've always wanted. Hey, now is the time to do that. And it's good to have an agent expert that walks through the house with you that can kind of give you the vision of, hey, I love this lot or I love this location. How do I make this house to what I want it to be? And I think that's a key piece in working with buyers in this price range, is helping them envision what this could be and getting them to what they want as far as the dream home.
With this price range or this type of buyer, I think the most important thing is it's not exactly what I want, I think is what you'll always hear in that price range. I think you have to have a really good agent that can take, here's your vision of this dream home. Here's how we can make it reality. Also based off of what's on the market. Here's how we can make that happen. That's a different level of skill that I think this price range needs to have. And then on the other side of it, yes, there is the same, you probably have a house to sell. But I think on the other side of it too is like the stock market has done really, really well this year. The economics are looking to be pretty optimistic for the years to come kind of thing, to go, hey, you probably can do this. But I think the most important thing is like, get what you actually want. Find the thing or find what that vision looks like and get with an agent or a contractor or a builder to go, this is what that looks like. And here's how we get to that. Because I think there's more opportunities out there that this price range is missing because they don't know exactly how to be guided into, this is how we make that house the one that you're actually looking for. This is a forecast for buyers in the 2026 market. Know that these things change based off of seasonality, based off of new job reports. This is the place where we'll tell you exactly how these strategies will change for buyers and sellers. So subscribe for more information like this so you're prepared to make the best decision when it comes to your real estate needs.